Hello folks, welcome back to the channel today. Today I want to talk with you about mold clamps and mold vices that are out there on the market. A lot of people have a lot of different types of molds. There's the CNC molds, there are the plastic molds, and then there are just homemade type molds. But sometimes, depending on the type of mold it is, it will depend on how it actually opens and closes. This particular mold here is a do-it mold and it has a hinge on it, but you have to have something that will close it. This type of mold here is a Jacob's mold. It's a crawdad mold, 10 cavity, really great mold, but it has screws that hold it shut, as well as this Jacob's mold has studs and a little nut that holds it shut. Well, as I got into my bait building, I had to have something that we're going to actually keep these CNC molds closed. So I went out to the local hardware store. There's all types of different types of clamps and things. You have the wire clamps. They're usually a couple of dollars a piece. These are a mechanical type clamp that you can put on your molds and usually kind of close those with the strength of your hand. And then you also have a mechanical type that actually have a kind of like a little ratcheting link there. They're all great, but just I've had issues with all of them, I'll be honest with you, other than the molds that actually are held together by their own built-in locking device. So a buddy of mine told me that there was a clamp over at Harbor Freight. I went out and did some research and looked at it, and it's the Franklin Portable Workstation. Has a 1,000-pound clamping range. Should be able to put multiple molds in it at one time. It has a foot device that you use to clamp it. It says it has 1,000 pounds clamping device. So we're going to get this thing together. We're going to talk about it. We're going to shoot a few molds in it and give a good review of it. Fairly cheap. It was around $175 with tax and everything like that. It's the Franklin's hands-free portable workstation that I got it at Harbor Freight. Again, we'll put it together and we'll get back with you. We removed it from the box. Overall, first impressions were very nice. Very heavy-duty workstation here. It has its own stands, 3 legs there that do lock down. They have internal locking devices that are built in the stand itself. One thing that does not, something that was new to me here, is this particular piece here that actually moves. You have to open it yourself. However, it will close with the foot pedal, and we also have a lock here. So we're going to set in this mold here and ratchet it shut and then have it locked. Overall, so far, again, these are 9 particular molds that I have added here. As I was saying earlier in the video, you have to physically open this yourself. I thought there might be a spring or something that was in the clamp, but it's not. You have to physically open it. 9 molds here. Let's see how long, or if it will actually hold its own weight. We'll close it with our foot here, lock it in place. 9 molds. This particular unit itself probably weighs 30 pounds. It's a pretty heavy unit. We'll see if we can pick this particular stand and these molds up without any slip. Pretty strong, I would say. Definitely should not have any issues with keeping your clamps secured in place when you're shooting molds. Gonna hold a little pressure here. We're just gonna shoot this first one there. What we're looking for is any type of leakage here that's coming out or around the mold. It looks like so far the mold is holding secure. There are no issues. Gonna have to fill up this sprue a little bit more with some more plastisol. And overall, if we wanted to shoot some more molds, we should not have any issues. Overall final thoughts of the Franklin Portable Workstation, I give this definitely 2 thumbs up. It's definitely going to help out my bait building here in the shop, due to some blowouts and things that I was experiencing with some of the clamps that I showed in earlier in the video here. Again, this is something I got at Harbor Freight. It is a little bit expensive, but it's not bad, roughly between the $150, $175 dollar mark. But overall, I definitely think it's something that you will like if you do get this. It is going to probably help out my bait building, especially with laying all my molds out and not having to change clamps so regularly. But check that out at Harbor Freight. Check out more videos, more reviews coming down the pipe. And until next time, take care, stay safe out on the water. Take a youngster fishing or hunting. You never know what type of impact you will have on that person. Until next time, we'll see you.